What's going on, CrackTube? It is Thursday, August 30th, 2018. It's been 2 weeks. I just want to start off by thanking everybody who reached out, commented. The love and support you guys showed is not gone unnoticed, and I definitely, I definitely have to thank you guys for that. There is a very long road ahead of us. But we'll get on to that in a minute. I just want to talk about Grumpus for a little bit. He's my Uncle Jerry. I started working for him when I was about 12 years old. He was always kind of gruff and rough around the edges, just the way he was. But he always had a big heart. And I can remember I was maybe like 5, 6 years old, and I live kind of catty corner. I grew up catty corner to the farm. That's where I still live. Across the road and just up a little bit. And he lived in a tenant house on the farm. My grandparents lived in a big house. And I was like his little shadow even back then. I would follow him around. I would actually hear the tractor start up and pull around to his house after he got done cleaning the barn, and I'd wait out look at my bedroom window and watch for it, and I'd see him come along with the tractor and manure spreader and be like, "Oh, Uncle Jerry, can I, I'd run up to the phone and call up the house. Oh, can I go spread a load of manure with you? Can I go spread a load of manure with you?" And he'd come to the house and he'd pick me up, and I'd go out there and just ride around the tractor with him. Between him and my grandfather, that's where my love of farming came from, and that's where it all started. Basically, a impressionable 5-year-old kid with probably maybe a questionable role model in Grumpus, but definitely, that's what started it for me. So I guess I got to blame him for getting me involved in agriculture. Should really probably turn out the sun. Probably really can't see me. The sun's in my eyes. Shit. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's a lot better. A little bit better at least. So yeah, that's where it all started for me. He gained I joked around it, he was trending in Korea and South America and with, midget dwarfing toy makers, but, that's what, he was the Grumpy Claus, the Grumpelstiltskin, El Grumpo Chapo, Captain Grumpy Pants, Grumpus, whatever combination you come up with, that's who he was. And he, amazingly enough, people, like I said, people loved him. And I don't think he ever realized that, how many people did love him. Whether it be through bowling, him and his best friend Malloy, they would go to bowling tournaments. I can't tell you how many times I'd get he'd look at me and say, I'm going to Syracuse, or I'm going to Rochester, Malloy this weekend, you're in charge. And I asked him, do I get the checkbook? He said, no, it's going with me. I'm like, damn it. I think he was always afraid I would, buy something that I shouldn't have been buying, but, and not for nothing, guys. It's the end of August. Oktoberfest is out already. I'm okay with that. So, and adding him to the channel, I think, was a huge, a huge perk. And I think it's going to be a huge loss to the channel as well, because he was funny without trying to be funny. I think he knew I was taping him for YouTube, and he just kind of allowed it. That one day, though, the first time I had him on YouTube, I don't want to be on YouTube, Steven. Yeah, well, tough luck, sucker. You got a fan base, so deal with it. I have a lifetime of memories. I'm 43 years old, and like I said, I've been kind of shadowing him since I was 4 or 5 years old. From starting, riding, between his legs on the tractor and steering the wheel, to moving to the fender, and then to moving to where I was doing, driving the tractor, and then taking over him with even more of the tractor work. It's just, it's a huge loss. I still am. It's a huge hole, and it's still there. It's going to be there for a while. Nothing we can do. And it's just, what do you do? Life does go on. But again, I want to thank everybody for, you know, and please remember him. You know, if you ever watch back on some of the videos, he was in 3 or 4 of them. You know, get a laugh, and you know, just remember that he was a good guy. He was grumpy, but he was, you know, he was definitely a great guy. And I think that really shows with the outpouring of you know, grief that I've seen these past 2 weeks. So where are we going from here? Well, I can't really talk too much about what's going on, but I can tell you what my goals are. Right now, it's taking things one day at a time. Flip this around here. Give you an idea, that's all second cutting right there, right here, and then behind that is all first cutting. And I have got a shitload of first cutting. There's probably about 60 acres here, including this. And if you can see how, actually this is like nice green regrowth. I did bale this over here. I went 6 times around because I didn't want to run all over the second cutting. And, you know, so I'll come back, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, be cloudy the next couple of days. I mean, today was a gorgeous day. I probably gotta get more done, but running back and forth and doing everything else that I'm doing, it's been a little difficult to get, you know, to try to put things together and do stuff. Get out of the way. Notifications. Jeez, another notification. Come on, guys. I understand you love me and all, but I'm trying to record a YouTube video here, and my viewers demand all four. Actually, yeah, we're over. I finally hit 400 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for subscribing as well. I wish a lot of subscribers came under better circumstances, but we're going to move on from here, and hopefully the content will be a lot better. You know, a little bit more my normal tongue-in-cheek weird humor that you've all come to know and love. My brother has decided to move on to a different bid. He's going to go to work at midnights. So that'll work better for us. He'll be here the next 3 months, September, October, November, to help get the rest of the hay in and get some stuff set up in the barn and get everything else going. Where he's going to go from there, I'm not really sure. It's up to him, but I definitely am going to appreciate the help. And I have a few other people who are looking to help too. Can't stress enough. There's a long road ahead, and I'm gonna do my damnedest to keep going, you know. And I'm gonna tell you, it's been hard the past couple of days, you know, the past couple of weeks. It's been, I mean, you know, highs and lows. I mean, yesterday I had a good day. I made 10 round bales. I made 16 total. You know, I got a little screwed up. I mowed it and laid there for a week, so I was like, you know, rolled it up for the cows, and you know, it wasn't quite dry yet, but I did what I can do, and I had a rather lovely co-pilot in the tractor yesterday, so that was that definitely helped. Helped a lot. You know, so you know, life's gonna go on. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have days where I ain't gonna want to do nothing. I'm gonna have days where I'm gonna be gung-ho and, you know, full of piss and vinegar and whatever else. You know, hopefully the equipment hangs out for this year and we don't have too many breakdowns, because I'll be the first to admit I'm not necessarily that mechanically inclined. Jerry did most of the equipment, you know, he fixed most of the equipment. I did a pretty good job of breaking it for him, but you know, hopefully I can make it through this year and with the minimal of damage. Like I said, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep fighting, because that's what we do. Farmers, you know, this is a tough time. I mean, I don't care what industry you're in, whether it's, you know, you're a grain farmer, you're running row crops, you're running cattle, you're dairy farming. It's tough right now. But dairy farmers, you know, not dairy, it's just any farmer really, you know, you got to keep on going. You know, this is in our blood. This is what we know what to do. It's all I know what to do. This and drive truck. You know, I don't think I'm smart enough to really do much anything else. I think maybe if I wasn't doing any of this, I'd be doing maybe voiceover work. Because I got a perfect face for radio or behind the scenes, you know, cartoons. I think I have a real perfect face for cartoons and doing voice work. But I'm gonna end this video. I gotta go through some of my archives. It might take me a day or two to get this up, so I want to go find some small pictures and post them up on this video on the tail end. But I'm gonna end this video up now. And as I say at the end of every CrackTube video, this is CrackTube. By law, you are required to say comment, rate, subscribe, and click the little bell icon so you get instant notification whenever I decide to get off my lazy ass and finally record a video. And that's it. We'll talk to you guys. Bye.